Hey, IDS 302. Welcome to the final video of the session. I was this close to not doing one and just giving everybody 5 points, which you probably would have preferred. But in the end, I decided to suck it up a little bit. The reason I'm a bit pensive today is that because of a particular bureaucratic nightmare, I'm not going to the hospital to get my procedure done. And I may have to put it off for at least a month, which is unfortunate for many reasons. Walking around with up to 99% of your artery clogged, you'd think the insurance would have it approved, but it was dropped. The ball was dropped by the cardiologist office, by the insurer, by a third-party analysis. I don't know, but anyways, so I'm discouraged, disgusted, and but hey, here we go. So, course ends at 11:59 p.m. on Friday. Make sure you check your points. Again, to get to 700 to pass, 800 for the B or 900 for the A. I noticed there are some people right on the cusp of 900 already without their final paper. I hope you would still like to turn that in and complete the course and the paper, because as I mentioned, it is a nice addition to your personal portfolio for education and career wise, and just to be proud of, to save some of that stuff. I've got a lot of things that I've saved that, I'm proud of in terms of having it in a portfolio. So Easter egg number one is course ends at 11:59 p.m. Friday. Course ends Friday at 11:59 p.m. Okay. So what do we got now? The final paper. There's still a few step fours out there. It's not the end of the world, of course. I'm sure you'll get it all done to the degree you'd like. But looking at the step five final paper, in terms of, let me just go to that page here. See if I can offer you any tips. Due before midnight, nothing accepted. Yeah, okay. So, let me just remind you, don't cut that 11:59 close. The course shuts down. If your paper is not uploaded, you will not get credit for it, period. I will not accept any paper via email. I will not accept any paper. Well, there's not going to be a late paper because the class shuts down. You need to be sure that your paper uploaded. You don't just hit upload and walk away and say, I'm done with the class. You better stick it out. You better double check that it's been uploaded. You don't want any tech issues now, because unless it's ASU based tech issue, it's not going to go, and you're going to lose out on an opportunity for up to 150 points. So be sure you don't cut it close. In terms of going into the learning materials, this is where I give you a checklist, the table of contents. Well, there's a cover page, of course, table of contents. Then you got your steps all in order. Okay. The important thing though is you're only doing one works cited list on the bottom. It should start at the top of the first blank page. Works cited for all your steps. Put it together. Don't repeat sources. Everything appears once. Okay, apparently I didn't yawn in the last one, but this one I am gonna. It's early. And the appendix is optional. I like to see it though. I hate to give anything optional because the whole course is optional. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. But appendix, like I said, is the questions typed out with the potential answers. All right. Now, that's just what I expect to see in the final paper list. But again, your best resource is going to be the samples. I've posted 3 of them in here because I want to just see all of them. Now, if I look at the first one, I think that was Ray's, my guy Ray. I think his is the first one. He did a one on domestic violent extremism, and it's a very thorough paper, extremely well done. Appendix B is up to page 52. So you see the paper, it just added up. It just added up. And all these students, by the way, were just as intimidated at the beginning of the course as you might have been seeing this. Okay, I got to do what? A 30-page paper, a 20-page paper, a 50-page. Okay, I mean, I had one student last semester give me a 77-page paper. Now that was by far the record and very extreme. And frankly, I don't want to see a 77-page paper. Okay, uh, it's a novella. That's a novella, but it was great. It was well done. He got an A, and I won't use it as a sample, of course. So you can see though that everything he has in here is very thorough. It's just well written, thorough. This young man is uh, a veteran and just really cared a lot about this topic and the course and the research. And it was really, I have a lot of students like that, but it was really great to engage with a student like that. He really, he pushed back on me when he felt the need to, and I appreciated that. I think he did a great job. Everything, it's just impeccable in terms of formatting, in terms of the writing. It's well written, well thought out. You can see as a reflection of the work you're doing how he did this, and I'm going through it right now, looking at and especially what I want to point out, I guess now, is the step 5, right? Um, the survey results. He says there, he goes, questions 1 through 6 of the survey establish the demographics of the participants. See what he did there? There were 39 random adults surveyed, ranging in age from 20 to 69 years old. Of those surveyed, 16 were male, 22 were female, 1 preferred not to identify. He got into the income and I think maybe ethnicity, but he established those things because he was going to use them. Okay, it isn't just random questions to get answers. It has a point to it, right? We're past that now because you should have your survey is probably getting responses now. But notice how he went through. Notice his pie charts and bar graphs. Then analysis of the data. And he shows more charts in here. And then he goes into summary of the survey data. And then he goes into an integrative understanding, which is a full page. It's good. I like it because that's the whole point of this, right? Is to, I'm hoping that as you see what's going on through step 4, especially in that you can sense this integration now. You can sense what the difference is between this and just doing it from one disciplinary perspective, right? Now that you've had to actually consider the patterns of connection as well as conflict of your disciplines, you can see why integration becomes a more enriching experience in terms of now analyzing a particular phenomena, right? So then he's got his works cited, which is pretty much 2 pages. His appendix he could have started below, but this could have been lost in transferring. So he's got his appendix typed out. And I think appendix B then for him is going to be, looks like he had, wait a second. Hello.
Hi, this is Daniel from Amazon Customer Service.
Oh my God, no, it's not. Okay, sorry. I just be sure because it's hospitals and people calling me, just in case, sorry. And then, yeah, so he's got these down. He's got like 32 questions, and then he's got all of his survey responses, which is pretty cool. Take a look at that. So it's a thorough package paper, right? Then we got another one here about the criminal justice system, and I can't remember who it is. Her paper, the table of contents is off a little bit. You can see that, but it's another very solid, excellent 150 out of 150 points. She's got pie charts, bar graphs as well. Very thorough. She does not have an appendix. She had her appendix removed. Dad jokes. Okay, so there's that one. And the third one is, I can't remember these people's names. I'm getting old. This third one was done on CBD products. And again, just a thorough paper. Has an appendix here. And it has the second appendix. It's just impressive. It just goes to show you're willing to do that little extra to give this a real nice package in terms of the paper, right? So, and by the way, I am mentoring advising a 401 student on her paper. She's doing Tanner's steps and I only do that to students. I'll only consider doing that for students who have some type of interdisciplinary angle because that's my expertise and fits into one of my specialties of human rights or African American studies. She's doing hers on, I don't think she has a cover on this one. It's on refugee resettlement. She just sent me her step 4, and it's 11 pages. So, see, I demand a little higher academic rigor when they're doing the 401. It can be the same process, but it just has to be deeper in terms of what she's doing. And she's not doing a survey, by the way. She's tasked with collecting data from a variety of sources and discovering something new integratively. That's just, sorry to get off track there. So there you have those 3. Let's go with Easter egg number 2. Do not cut it close. I've had the issue already. Just not going to happen. It's just, oh, my paper didn't upload, so here I'm emailing it to you. No, I don't accept email papers. Everything has to be submitted to Canvas. That's the only way we maintain the integrity of, the instructor-student relationship that, that requires me to have certain ethics to score. I don't accept, the only thing I do, like, well, you know where I'm going with this. So anyways, all right. So to summarize the course, I hope you've gained something from it. Again, my hope is that you become a better consumer of knowledge. You have a little more discerning analysis to things that are of importance. It doesn't have to be every single inch of your life, of course, right? But the bigger issues, that you can articulate on if necessary, that cocktail party talk, right? Because, the future is yours. I just wanted to share with you, there's a lot of talk on critical race theory, and that's one of these things that could use discerning consumers of knowledge like yourself. I was at a friend of mine's I stay at when I go to Milwaukee, suburbs, and he has a decorative bookshelf, all, antique stuff and everything. So he's got this book here. You see that? The Development of America. And I also noticed that it's on Amazon, okay, a couple places. I was paging through it one night when I was staying at his house, and I found this. I went to this page. I forget what it was, but as you can notice, the drawing, I don't think I need to comment on that. It was in a particular section. And I came to a passage. Slavery, however, had a brighter side. Spoiler alert, no, it did not. Okay. These are the things that, I'm not saying this is a specific thing that a particular ideology, those against CRT want to be taught in school, but it's not far from it. Okay. This is a book that came out in like 1942. Okay. So it's pretty much about 80 years old, which seems like a long time, but guess what? It's not. It's really not. So this type of thing is what we're trying to get past. We're trying to embrace, there's your truth, there's my truth, and there's facts. Okay. So these are tough things, tough dialogues to have, but I wanted to point that out because it's disturbing, but it gives you an accurate evidence of what's out there, okay, and why some things are important. The HAL video I did, step 2, oral history, to give people their own truth. Okay, so there again, it's their own truth. Some people's truth, there was no such thing as COVID-19, or it was politics, or the vaccine isn't working, and 600,000 people didn't die in America. That's their truth. Okay, I have a different truth, and then there's facts. Okay, so I don't know. I wish I had my freaking operation today. So that should do it. I'm glad I got through it. Oh, there was also a video that Amazon put out on their Prime Day show that I felt was really cool, and I saw it through Twitter, and I don't know who Kid Cudi is, okay? I have no idea who Kid Cudi is, right? But he's got a video out, and it was done, and I'm going to fast forward this because I want to show you. So it starts getting into a different environment of like a NASA environment. And then, well, he's got a space astronaut suit on. And, you know, he's doing this. And the thing about it, of course, anyone can have these videos, make them the way they want. However, come on, where is it? It's a pretty cool video. He's out doing spacewalks and stuff. But here's one area that I wanted to point to. If it comes on. Watch. No, wait for it. Wait for it. Come on. Oh, come on, man. Where is it? Let's go. Let's go. All right, so here we go. Okay, look. Now, those are real astronauts. I mean, those are real, that's the NASA orchestra, something like that, okay? It's actually, you know, the NASA group that work at NASA or have NASA related, and they have their own orchestra. And he worked with them to develop this whole concept video. And I think if it's not interdisciplinary, then it sure is cross-disciplinary, okay? Looking through music from a lens of space exploration, astronomy, NASA, or just combining, integrating music with video, with NASA, you know, they're all working together, okay? Because what happens then is that each party in that each discipline has a responsibility to represent their areas with accuracy and with academic rigor, okay? With Kid Cudi, he needs to, you know, put together the music, meaningful, what have you, make it worthwhile. You know, the NASA people want to, you know, they work together to show accurate rendering of the space exploration. There's all kinds of concepts in here, and if you look for that, like I said, it's the Prime Day show #2 with Kid Cudi. I didn't know how to pronounce his name until I saw that. All right, so that's it from here. I will not forget Easter egg 3 this time. So Easter egg 3, of course, has to be forks up. And everybody, thank you. It's been a difficult summer for a lot of us. Keep going, keep pushing through, and we'll catch you down the road. Okay.